डॉक्टर साहब पेशेंट है आपके पास, एक सिमुलेटेड पेशेंट हमने रखा हुआ है जिसके ऊपर यहाँ पर टिबिया और फिबुला का ओपन फ्रैक्चर है और पेशेंट को हमने पीओपी लगाया हुआ है जिसमें अपर और लोअर जॉइंट को हमने मोबिलाइज करके हमने पीओपी लगाया हुआ है। पेशेंट हमारे पास वापस आ जाता है और पेशेंट कहता है कि जी मुझे बहुत सीवियर पेन हो रही है। तो हम कंपार्टमेंट सिंड्रोम सस्पेक्ट करते हैं पेशेंट के ऊपर। So how will you proceed from this point?
Sir, keeping in view that after the application of POP cast and there was underlying fracture of tibia and fibula, the patient's symptoms most probably direct us towards the compartment syndrome. Sir,
पेशेंट कह रहा है कि पेन उसको
पेशेंट की पेन जो सी है वो आउट ऑफ प्रोपोर्शन है और कास्ट अप्लाई करने के कुछ घंटे के बाद पेन भर गई है, तो अंडरलाइंग मोस्ट प्रोबेबली पेशेंट ने कंपार्टमेंट सिंड्रोम डेवलप हो गई है सर। सर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई विल रिमूव द पीओपी कास्ट। सर आफ्टर रिमूविंग द पीओपी कास्ट आई विल कंफर्म द कंपार्टमेंट सिंड्रोम। Sir, mostly the diagnosis of compartment syndrome is a clinical diagnosis, and on touching the limb and examining the limb, there will be out of proportion pain that will indicate us towards the diagnosis of compartment syndrome.
How will you confirm your diagnosis?
Sir, for the confirmation of compartment syndrome, we have multiple options. The most commonly used method is the handheld striker machine, which we use to confirm the intracompartmental pressure. Sir, if the intracompartmental pressure is 30 or more than 30 mm of mercury, this is most probably compartment syndrome.
Can you throw some light on what is delta wave?
Sir, basically when we measure the compartment pressure can vary patient to patient. So we have devised some modified parameter to determine the compartment syndrome. This is delta wave. Sir, in delta wave we basically measure the diastolic blood pressure of the patient and we subtract the intracompartmental pressure from the diastolic blood pressure of the patient, and if it is more than 30, if it is less than 30 mm of mercury, this is delta wave and it confirms that patient has developed compartment syndrome.
Great. Now patient has confirmed compartment syndrome. We have released the POP, but still the pressure is raised.
Yes sir.
What should be done?
Sir, we will do urgent fasciotomy of the limb.
Fasciotomy, marking incision of fasciotomy in
yes sir. Sir, in case of lower limb we use multiple options to carry out the fasciotomy. The most common used procedure is the double incision fasciotomy, in which we give a lateral incision and we give the medial incision. Sir, the lateral incision is anterolateral incision and it causes the decompression of anterior compartment and lateral compartment. And sir, when we give the incision in the medial side of the leg, it causes the decompression of superficial posterior compartment and deep posterior compartment.
तो मार्क करें इncision को कैसे करेंगे हम लोग?
Yes sir.
Marks क्या होते हैं incision?
Sir, regarding the anterolateral incision, this anterolateral incision is given between the tibial crest and fibular shaft. And in another way we can say that incision is given 2 cm lateral to the shin.
Lateral to the
lateral
edge of shin.
Lateral to the lateral edge of shin. Sir, proximally we start the lesion 3 cm below the tibial tuberosity. So we will palpate the tibial tuberosity. This is tibial tuberosity of the patient. This is shin, this is fibula, and this is the central portion between the shin and the fibula. This is tibial tuberosity, and almost this point is 3 cm below the tibial tuberosity, midway between the tibial crest and the fibula.
So what you want to say that there are two different things. One thing is this you can start this incision 3 cm below and lateral to the tibial tuberosity.
Exactly,
and the
sir.
second thing, which is another option, you can say that you should start from the lateral border of shin and go to 2 cm lateral side, 3 cm below tibial tuberosity.
Exactly, sir.
So this is the starting point.
Yes sir, this is the starting point. And sir, distal end is lateral malleolus.
Just above the lateral
Just above the lateral malleolus. And the total
उसके बाद फिर
yes sir. Sir, इसके ऊपर रख के हम इंसिजन देंगे. We will incise the skin, and when we reach the deep fascia, we reach at the junction of the anterior compartment and lateral compartment. Sir, we give the H-shape incision at that point and we release the anterior compartment and lateral compartment separately.
कि ये इंसिजन यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक मैंने स्किन की इंसिजन दे दी, सुपरफिशियल फेशिया काट दिया.
Yes sir.
जब डी फेशिया है तो डी फेशिया के लेवल पे ये जो मैंने इंसिजन दी है, यही जंक्शन होगा एंटीरियर और लेटरल बॉर्डर.
एग्जैक्टली सर.
तो यहाँ पर फिर मुझे एच शेप इंसिजन देनी है.
एच शेप इंसिजन.
एच शेप इंसिजन लाइक दिस वन, दिस वन एंड दिस वन.
यस सर.
और ये इस तरह से इंसिजन आएगी.
सर.
दिस एंड दिस.
Exactly.
तो एज का ये जो लिम्ब है ये एंटीरियर कंपार्टमेंट पे और एज का वो जो लिम्ब है वो लेटरल कंपार्टमेंट.
Lateral compartment. Yes sir. And we will incise the fascia.
Will be completed.
Exactly sir. Exactly sir.
Medial side पे इंसिजन कैसे देनी है?
Yes sir. Sir, on the medial side we will give the incision 2 cm posterior to the medial border of the shin. And sir, again Proximal landmark is 3 centimeter below the tibial tuberosity. So, this is the tibial tuberosity and this is almost 3 centimeter below the tibial tuberosity, 2 centimeter posterior to the medial part of the shin. And sir, inferiorly medial malleolus is our landmark. And when we incise the skin, we reach the deep fascia, we incise the deep fascia and we cause the decompression of superficial and deep posterior compartments. So, nerves.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
recording